Welcome to a new video. Today we're going to have a look at Pape Sarr from Spurs. He hasn't been involved in any transfers or anything, but just wanted to have a look at him and kind of analyze him because I think we both feel he's quite an underrated player.
Yeah,
Um,
he has become
he has
underrated.
become,
Anyways,
yeah,
like I've been seeing so many predicted lineup from Spurs fans this season. You know, none of them have him in there. Like
mm,
they wouldn't have won the Europa League without him in the final last season.
hmm,
He was man of the match in my opinion.
yeah,
Uh, so many games he just run for them. In my opinion, even last season he wasn't even up like he wasn't even playing to his best ability, but
yeah,
he was still probably one of their better players.
yeah. I
But
gotta agree with you.
yeah,
Yeah, and
he's even being played out of position,
yeah,
really,
yeah,
playing in
exactly.
such an attacking role. He's done that
Yeah,
well, but
he's got it in him, but yeah. Okay, let's have a look at his game then.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
I,
what would you say is his best role, like optimal role?
yeah. I think what would be best for me is if he's in a double pivot, he gets to win the ball back and then be able to drive from deep
Mm,
and play passes from deep.
yeah,
That's him. Like if I'm making the position comparison, Essien for people who are around to see him
yeah,
play in the Premier League or yeah, he's one of those types of players to
because
me.
he is a very good ball winner,
Hmm.
very good ball winner, good passer,
Yeah,
very good passer, in fact. Uh, and he's pretty much an all rounder.
yeah.
And I feel like he is probably Tottenham's best midfielder.
Oh, okay.
So
That's a
which is
big statement.
why I feel like uh, it's important that Tottenham fans understand this because they can't afford to lose a player like Sarr
Hmm.
because
Yeah,
of just because of undervaluing him.
you're right. Yeah,
You
I
know,
think I think what's happened is the second half of last season, the most common midfield, especially in the Premier League, was Bentancur, Bergvall, and Madison. That and
rubbish,
yeah,
rubbish. They finished 17th.
yeah,
Rubbish.
and a lot of Spurs fans, I think, see that and individually they don't have a problem with any of those players, and they look at their technique and they go, yeah, this is it's an ambitious midfield three with good quality on the ball. If we get this working, then beautiful.
Yeah.
But why doesn't that work for you? Because I agree. I think that's awful. I think that's just like
I mean, they're just not that good. Like Bentancur, a good player, but not that good.
mm.
Like if Spurs are really trying to compete with the top teams in the league, that's not a good enough midfield.
I agree with that. I think it's also I think individually they're all perfectly good players. I think Bergville has the potential to be a very good player, but I think what it is Bentancur is not a elite defensive midfielder in terms of his all round skill set. He can pass. He's decent. His decent positioning. He can do the basics defensively. He's okay. But he needs someone like Hassar if he's
Mm,
going to be able to work
yeah,
Bentancur in midfield, who's an elite ball or very good ball winner, good passer, more energy. More
yeah,
he needs that to make him good enough in that
yeah.
role.
He
But
can very press resistant as well. So
exactly,
which
yeah,
is an underappreciated part of his game.
exactly. I think Bergvall again misprofiled in that system because he is someone he can travel with the ball, he can dribble through the center of the pitch. So very valuable. But he's not a Kovacic to me.
Mm,
He's someone who's more valuable kind of picking up the ball as an advanced eight. He can run from there and then be a bit more creative.
mm.
That's more his game. I think.
Okay, so
I,
you would play him over Madison.
I think that's the conversation you're having. At least
Okay,
you're maybe especially at this point. Some games I would play Madison,
yeah,
but and some games I'm playing Bergvall. But I'm very rarely playing them together. And
yeah.
Saar is the is more likely to be the first name here. I
Okay,
also like Bissouma a lot, and I
yeah.
think Bissouma now he's not someone that Spurs fans seem to want. I've seen a lot of talk, and they're linked with other defensive midfielders who, in my opinion, aren't as good as him.
Mm.
I don't think Douglas Luiz is as good as
They
Bissouma.
they
I
okay, yeah,
don't
go on.
think Paulinho. I think that's a bit closer. They're different types of players, but I don't think he's as good as Bissouma. I think he's he's weaker on the ball than Bissouma, and there's no doubt about that. And
Yeah.
if Spurs fans are expecting someone like him, to be an upgrade, I think they'd be
Yeah.
sorely mistaken.
Because okay, you just mentioned Bentancur, Bergvall, even Madison as well.
Mm-hmm.
These are fine Premier League players.
Mm-hmm.
So having them as just squad options, squad players, that's brilliant.
Yes.
That is brilliant. The depth is there,
Mm-hmm.
but they like based on the players that Spurs have in midfield, they shouldn't be starters.
Yeah.
Bergvall could be a starter, but I'm saying when everyone's fit. So if Kulusevski's fit, obviously Kulusevski one of their best players. Him and Kudus. Now that they're saying Kudus.
Just in the last 20 seconds, by the way, just his actions here, right? You see the legs, you've seen the passing range, you've seen the intelligence because he gets it.
Yeah.
He nicks in front of players. You know, he's one of those guys.
Exactly.
It's not just relying on his long legs for his tackling ability as well. He's a smart player.
What would you say their best midfield is at the moment?
We haven't talked about their best midfielder actually. Their best midfielder is now Kudus, who of course they've signed. And for me, if you want to get the best out of everyone, Kudus is there. Mm. And in most in a big game, especially, I'm playing Bissouma, Sarr, Kudus, and I'm playing Kulusevski off the right and maybe Tel off the left. Some games I play Tel up front, but their options on the left aren't great for me. So I play Tel off the left and then Solanke up front. That for me, you're competing against every Premier League team, every single one of them, because off the ball, the midfield is great, but they all have good technical ability to catch you and make. Especially with Sarr, Sarr can make passes from deep. Kudus can drive from deep. And on the counter, it just helps you so much.
Yeah.
And then Solanke's a good back to goal, centre forward. He can do all the basic centre forward play very well. So I think that would be my system. And then in certain games, I'm bringing in Madison if I feel like there's space for a number 10 who's just playing the final pass, and you want that because who's the best midfielder at the final pass? Probably Madison in the Spurs midfield. If I want someone carrying the ball on the other side to Kudus, then I'll play Bergvall with Kudus as an 8.
Yeah.
At times, so I could probably play with a more advanced midfielder, and then a number 10 in certain scenarios as well.
Okay.
I think if you use and you value the true top players in their midfield more, then the outlook just changes completely. Yeah. It's just if you make their bench players starters and flip it around, then suddenly it's not it doesn't look as good.
Exactly. They don't look as
they're not making the most of it.
Like with their best 11, in my opinion, probably your opinion as well, I think they can challenge for top 4. Definitely.
I would say they're not far from that. I would say the strength of the top 4 this season is very strong. I just think what would it take them to finish above Man City or Chelsea or Liverpool or Arsenal?
I do think they probably need a new right back, a better right back. Probably okay, but I think they can improve there.
I think you can't really be 100% certain on Udogie being fit the whole season.
So they do need a left back for cover, definitely.
And I would say a different type of striker who's more of in and around the box, just a more of a natural goal scorer.
They got Matis Tel there,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Or it doesn't have to be that. If it's Tel up front, then they need another wide player on the left. So they need another attacker at least who's high level, and then you add that into this team. Then I would start to agree with you in terms of they can genuinely battle for the top 4. But
I just think that midfield that you mentioned, Bissouma, Sarr, Kudus, it's up there with the best.
Yeah,
it's up there with the best.
Yeah, I agree, and I think Thomas Frank might be a manager who would see the value in Sarr going forward. I think
obviously he's probably not going to play Kudus in the middle.
Yeah,
and probably going to play on the right.
And that's the thing as well. So he's taking him out, playing him on the right, which Kulusevski is supposedly out for a while. So that makes sense. That's cool. But they've got the balance in the other midfield if you get it right.
Bissouma and Sarr have to start, in my opinion,
in every game.
Okay, I do like Archie Gray in as a alternative to Bissouma. I think Sarr has to start every game.
Okay,
Sarr has to start every game. He has to be the first midfielder on the sheet, in my opinion.
All right.
I think he's a special talent, and
then so one of Bissouma and Gray, one of Bergvall and Madison with Sarr. Yeah, I like that as well. I think that's a really good balance. And then you're a couple players away at that point. So but let's we'll wrap that up there. And I think Sarr Tottenham in general, they're going to be another team we analyze a bit more as it
Yeah,
gets close to the season. But
definitely.
yeah, thanks. Like, subscribe, and comment. We'll respond to any comments you have. And yeah, thanks.
Mhm.